Welcome to Gigasheet. In this tutorial, we will cover groups within a sheet. Analyzing a spreadsheet file with 10 to 20 rows is very straightforward. But what if you were asked to analyze one with over 1,000 rows, or 100,000, maybe a million, or a billion? To make sense of large spreadsheet files, it's a good practice to structure them into smaller units. By breaking down these spreadsheet files into groups and subgroups, you can identify patterns and generate insights otherwise not apparent to the naked eye. The best way to structure these spreadsheet files is using the grouping feature in Gigasheet, the big data spreadsheet. Grouping organizes rows by a specified categorical column and collapses rows that meet the specified criteria. Groups provide similar functionality to traditional pivot tables, but are easier to navigate. Let's take a look how that looks. There's a couple of ways to group your data in Gigasheet. The fastest way would be to select the column header of the data you are wanting to group. Here you can see all the alike values group. The number shown here is the count of how often each of these values appear in this column. The drop-down shows the rest of the data organized within each group. You can nest multiple groups together by selecting another column. You can also choose to expand all of your groups by select Expand Groups. These can be rearranged via the bar at the top of the sheet or in the group panel. Let's take a look at grouped aggregations now. If you have numerical data, you can view different data points such as sum, mean, median, and much more. Similarly, for other data types such as text values, you can view specific data points on each of the groups. Another way you can create groups is from the right-hand panel. Just simple click and drag the groups to row groups. From here, you can also manipulate the data on and off to pivot mode. This allows you to manipulate your data further in your sheet. Now say you want to save these groups to look at later. You can just go to Views and hit Save. This will allow you to toggle back to this group. You can also choose to export what appears in these groups as well by selecting File, then Download it and Export. Groups makes it easy to analyze your data, condensing it down into chunks that can be easily saved in View. If you have any more questions or have suggestions, please email us at support@gigasheet.com. Happy spreadsheeting!